It's a time for peace. It's a time for balance. It's a time for grounding and being in our bodies. And we have an oracle reading for you today, an equinox oracle reading to support you in doing exactly this. Welcome to Awakening the Podcast. I'm your host, as always, Dr. Christian Strang, and we have an equinox oracle reading for you from our 2019 Love Now, your daily dose of love and miracles. This is our 365-day guide. Every single day, you have a reading, a prayer, a specific form of love activism to take to support you on your path. And as we are making this shift, for those of us in the northern part of the world, we are making the shift from the maximum expansion, do it all, and do it all at once energy of summer. And we are coming into the time of the autumn, which is peace and balance and being in your body. And wouldn't you say, based on what's happening in the world and in the collective matrix, and perhaps in your own individual matrix, that this could not be a more appropriate time for exactly this? So I'm going to share this beautiful reading with you. This is a full transmission that I'm going to share with you today that is your Equinox Oracle reading. I encourage you to get somewhere cozy, comfortable, close your eyes, of course, as long as you can close your eyes and you're not driving, and really allow yourself to receive this reading today and allow it to serve you and benefit you. I I absolutely love doing these oracle readings. I'm never not in awe of the message and how on point and perfect it is. I have clients and readers who message me all the time specifically about this book. This was channeled in 2018. It was published in 2019, and the relevance of the messages is like it was written. I have readers that have messaged me and said, this is like it was written just for me for today. I mean, it's extraordinary what Source, Mary Magdalene, and Yeshua and all of the highest light have gifted us here. So, this Equinox Oracle reading for you is so precious and so special and so absolutely perfect for you and for all those with the eyes to see and the ears to hear. And this was chosen and channeled by divine human technology, the highest form of technology that there is. So get comfortable, close your eyes, allow yourself to just be in a receptive mode and notice the parts of this transmission that are speaking just to you, because I know there will be some, if not all. All right, my dears, nice deep breaths. Let's go into this message. Again, this is coming from Love Now, your daily dose of love and miracles, published in 2019. Sometimes, our dearest one, you forget. You forget who you are. You forget how this earth plane you are inhabiting works. You forget what you most need to remember. And that's why we're here, with messages, with refinements, with tweaks to your ways of being and energy systems, and with reminders. And so today, we must talk to you more fully about why what happens to you, and why what you call forth is called forth to you. So many are looking and pointing fingers at others or at yourself, and not one bit of this is helpful to you. For everything, and we mean everything that occurs in your life unfolding is happening for your development. The tragic, the painful, the silly, the annoying, as you might call it, it's all happening to develop you. It's happening for your development. Now, we know we must clarify a bit here using a word like development, but it is the closest word Christian can find to fully convey what we mean here. Can you feel the groundedness of this word, the solidness of it? Yes, anchor into that. and we shall continue. What does development mean, you may ask? And we will respond as such. We mean so that you will be forced. This is a strong word, we know, and it is accurate. You will be forced to uncover, unveil, look deeper at whatever stories you are telling based on whatever is occurring in your life unfolding. You will be forced to attend to ancestral traumas, other lifetime traumas, current lifetime traumas, so as to support the human animal and the human spirit in ascending into a higher plane of consciousness and a more expansive and joyful life unfolding. When just one of you does this, ascends to a higher plane of consciousness and a more expansive and joyful life unfolding, this shift occurs. When one of you asks the deeper questions, attends to the deeper pathway, allows yourself to be honest and take full responsibility for every reaction and behavior you have, it is deeply, deeply healing for the what you would call human race. It provides one more healing salve to the wounds that have plagued this earth plane for so long. There are many believing that this earth experiment or earth simulation has been here before, that you've all been here before, and that, for lack of a better term, you all failed. That the civilization was wiped out and had to start again and again and again. And what we will say about this is, you have never been exactly right here before in vibration and unfolding. You've never been this far along on the path, this close to your truest truth. This time around, there are more of you. You are in greater quantities. There are more of you willing to take full responsibility, more of you willing to claim love as the pathway, not just a sprinkling or smattering of one or two. And so there's no need to get wrapped up in apocalyptic, as you call it, fantasies. For your earth will go on. Your role in this is crucial and is important for your overall soul path and for your ancestral lineage. So your soul and the souls of those you love and of the greater collective that all benefit when you allow whatever nonsense or wonderfulness that is happening for you to then cause you to ask yourself deeper questions, to go deeper into your emotions, and to see it as a tool to allow you to be a more expanded, ascended, beautiful version of yourself. Or we could say it in another way, to allow you to be your true self while in this physical body. We could say it in another way, to allow you to be your higher self in a physical body, to be your goddess self or your god goddess self in a physical body. For example, you did not attract a partner or a family member who is difficult because you have bad luck or because something went wrong. You attracted this one because you have a strong desire to learn healthy relating and to be able to be in those moments with those ones and to speak and act from love. You did not attract the painful trauma because you were in the wrong place at the wrong time or because you were being punished. You had the experience because you have a very strong desire, and your ancestors do too, and the collective does too, and your soul does too, to heal whatever kind of trauma this was, whether it was violent, sexual, fraud, betrayal, etc. You needed to be part of that story. You needed to be part of the new paradigm of those that are here now. Your soul chose it all with perfect intent knowing it would be exactly what you needed to do what you and your ancestors and the collective had not been able to do until now. We know that this completely sets you free from being a victim and puts you smack dab in the center of your authentic truth and your authentic empowerment. So let it develop you, every bit of it, because that is exactly what it wishes to do for you. And so it is. It is so. We have a prayer for today as well. Dear beloved, all that is, may I allow whatever I face, whatever comes to me, to develop me into my truest, most authentic self. Allow me to let go of blaming and pain and instead be fully held in my empowerment. In humble and glorious gratitude and love, it is so. Take a nice deep breath in, drink that in. I'm near tears with this transmission. How perfect it is. How absolutely, utterly perfect it is. I'm in complete awe here. And I look forward to hearing about your experience with this. You have forgotten who you are at some level, and you are here to remember who you are at the next level. And this transmission demonstrates, illustrates to us so clearly anything that you feel activated by that's happening in your individual matrix or in the collective matrix, it's happening for your development. I thought it was particularly shocking, amazing, perfect mention of the word apocalyptic. You can see my most recent podcast episode, but also this notion that we've been coming back individually and collectively again and again and again. And here we are now. Here you are now. Here I am now, again. Maybe this is the time that we take everything that has harmed us, traumatized us, hurt us, the ways that we've hurt ourselves and others, and instead of blaming and getting looping and getting caught up in looping in those traumas and looping in the re-traumatization by telling the stories over and over again and by keeping those narratives alive within ourselves and around us. Maybe this is the time that you ascend to your higher self while in your physical body, which is what Mary Magdalene and Yeshua did, and is the path that many of us, including myself, have been called to walk. This is a sacred and holy time, and really it always is. We just forget. So during this equinox time, I invite you to place yourself in ritual. I invite you to place yourself into this deeper piece that we were guided to in this transmission, deeper inquiry, going deeper in your becoming. If you feel the absolute resonance with what I've shared, consider joining us for the Sacred Spirituality Coach and Healer Certification. Registration is open through Monday, September 22nd of 2025. We're gathering together on the equinox, live in person, for refinement, for ascension support, for Q&A to support you in being the love that you really are, so that you can become your higher self more fully informed. We'll also have a guided healing that we will take you through to support you in being the abundant healer of the light that you are here for. If this is resonant to you, if you feel this, feel free to reach out to me through sacred-spirituality.org or go to sacred-spirituality.org, click on apprenticeships, click on the coach and healer certification. All the details are there so that you can sign up and join us. Thank you so much for being here and listening and being one who is asking the deeper questions, who's experiencing podcasts such as this, who is taking time to connect with another real, authentic human and connect with real, authentic human technology. This may be a rarity, and the divine blesses you for being that rarity. If you really enjoyed this transmission as well and you would like more of Love Now, we have a whole equinox ritual for you on page 358 in the paperback. It'll take you through a beautiful practice of creating art. We've got oming at this seasonal shift to really anchor in the whole process you go through. There's a meditation, there's a journaling exercise to support you in being love more and more and more of the time. Thank you again for being here with me like this and in all the ways that you're called to connect with me and this service work that I have been called to do since 2008. As always, this has been Awakening the Podcast, and I'm your host, Dr. Christian Strang. So much love to you and Equinox blessings.